storytellers, as of now, we are already aware that avoiding presentation is inevitable. Many of you have already started delivering your class presentation, and this trend is only going to increase in the future. The class presentations and the group presentations are going to progress into a more advanced form, such as the management presentation, technical presentations, motivational talks, investor pitches, or any other form of presentation which is necessary to meet your objectives. So when preparing for a presentation, do you often ponder these questions? Will I be able to give a clear message to the audience? And how will I engage the audience? Well, to deliver a clear message to the audience, we know that your presentation should be well structured, and this point has already been discussed with you in our previous video, which is in module 3. Now in the module 4, we will be dealing with another pertinent question, and that is how to engage an audience. But before we delve into the strategies on how to engage an audience, it is important to know, why is it that we find it challenging to engage an audience? Just like us, your audience's engagement hinges on the attention span, and it gets disrupted due to multiple factors. Additionally, just as we have varied learning styles, our audience also have preferences. Some of them are auditory, some of them have visual learning preference, some of them have reading and writing, and many of them a kinesthetic form of learning preferences. Now that we are aware of these hurdles, let's move into the strategies that will help you engage your audience. The first one is storytelling. Storytelling is an exceptionally potent communication tool because stories stand out as it engages the human mind on multiple levels. As the story unfolds, it activates our auditory senses, our visual and our emotional faculties, making the audience retain and recall the information presented. And the second point is, address your audience's concern. Addressing what is in it for me is a pivotal element in a presentation. To engage and connect with the audience, it is important that you proactively answer these unspoken questions, because it builds in rapport and trust when the audience understands that you value their time and their concern. Concisely prepare your questions on how the information, your ideas or your services are going to impact their lives positively, or is it going to bring benefit to them, or it could be fulfilling to them in things that they require. And the third point is delivery. Your content may be great, but you can simply destroy your message by the way you present it. And so, delivering a presentation is an art where your verbal communication, non-verbal communication, your voice modulation and the visual aid, they all come together in making your presentation compelling and memorable to the audience. And that's why your words should be well structured, coherent and easy to follow. You should have clear enunciation and your tone should be well paced. Similarly, you should maintain an eye contact with an audience to establish connection and to convey confidence. And if you are using visual aids, it is important that it complements your message, because the visual aid is there to reinforce your message. Now please summarize all these 3 points, which is storytelling, addressing the audience's concern, and finally is the presentation delivery. I'm sure if you try to practice this, put these strategies into your presentation skills, you will definitely be able to engage the audience. And now you know what is waiting ahead for you. It is the activity time. We all know it is presentation. We will meet you in the class and let you know further.